everyone and welcome to the very first episode of the Transcend Buzz Show, brought to you by the Microsoft Learn Students Club. I am your host Aditi Mittal, and today we are here to embark on an inspiring journey where we bring to you the various success stories and life learning to help you empower and transcend your limits. This podcast is under the initiative led by Dr. Anil R. Surve, which aims at creating a platform to help the people get the valuable insights and pass them from one generation to the next. So today, we are starting our series with an inspiring story of success and determination. Our guest for today has proved that if you have the right mindset, you can make anything possible. Starting from pursuing her diploma in electronics and telecommunication from Government Polytechnic of Sambhajinagar, she shifted her domain to computer science engineering for B.Tech at Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli. But that's not it. She recently received an offer of 51 LPA from Microsoft. So put your hands together for none other than Vaishnavi Lokhande.
Hello everyone, I am Vaishnavi Lokhande, a final year computer science student from Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli, and I was in intern at Microsoft in my third year, and currently I have received PPO from Microsoft.
Vaishnavi, we are immensely honored to have you with us today. So, as you said that you are from Ahmednagar, so can you tell us a little more about your family and background?
Okay, so talking about my family, my parents are farmers, and yeah.
So, like becoming an engineer was something that you have always dreamt of, or was it something that you thought of and you learned as you grew up?
I wanted to be a computer science engineer from at least means latter half of my childhood, and but despite of not getting a computer branch in diploma, so I have to work hard and get into computer science in B.Tech.
Okay, so transitioning from electronics to computer science later on, was it a tough decision for you, or was it something that you really enjoyed?
No, it was not at all a tough decision, because to be a computer engineer was what I wanted to be. So when I entered in computer science, I loved it because this is the place which I wanted to be. When I was in electronics, that was a tough decision, that you have to spend 3 years in the branch which you don't want to be.
So now that you are in Walchand College of Engineering, Sangli, so did the curriculum of Walchand help you in any way in the interviews or in the placement?
Yes, like for computer science, we have like core subjects in second year, like operating system, database management. We also have OPS, DSA, computer networking. So mostly this core and fundamental questions are mostly asked in organizations interview, and off campus also we can expect these things. So yes, in second year mostly these subjects are being asked, and very few organizations go on higher level questions like based on ML or AI, but mostly companies focus on the foundational knowledge which is in second year, and that is what core subjects of computer science.
So you might be aware of that Walchand College is famous for its club culture. So what are your views on that?
Yes, I've been part of many clubs, and yes, I also feel that clubs impact a lot in your life, because in clubs you come to know, you get in touch with brilliant mindsets, with different, you not only come with your classmates but also your seniors, your juniors, you come and learn from those people. And it is also that they teach you many more things. Clubs give you an environment to study, to share your knowledge. When I was in courtship, I had given one lecture on vectors. So I still remember, means that is where I first talked in front of audience. So they gave me in confidence to talk, and also mostly clubs also give you real time means knowledge that how you should prepare for interviews based on the companies. Means if any company visits on campus, then they tell us the interview experience, that you should study projects, you must do DSA, you must go through your core subjects. So everyone, whichever company comes, clubs give us more knowledge on that what that company is focusing on. So mostly from clubs I've got a lot of knowledge about interview experiences, about contest, about solving DSA questions, and also clubs also teach us many more things, like they keep club services means from a month at least once, and they teach some extraordinary things. So yes, clubs give some positive impact on us.
Absolutely right. But then it also happens that some students complain that we are in multiple clubs and we are not able to manage the clubs as well as the academics. So, how did you take care of your academics alongside the clubs?
Uh, I think if you want to manage clubs with academics, you should be good at time management. Means handling multiple clubs, not only handling clubs and academics, it is also that handling personal life, clubs, academics, self-study, DSA. There are multiple things which you have to handle. So you have to be good at time management. If you can do, then you can do it.
So, now diving into the main highlight for today, Microsoft. First of all, congratulations for that.
Thank you.
So, how did you feel when you got to know that you have been selected for Microsoft?
Obviously, I loved that because means just after interview, just 10 days later, I got the email from Microsoft. It was a very expected thing because in interview only they gave some idea about that. Yeah, means it was very nice.
So, since since Microsoft for you was an off-campus thing, so how did you come to know about it? And like, what are the resources you usually use to stay updated in the market?
Okay, so about Microsoft, I came to know from CodeChef Club. Means the our seniors posted means not only of Microsoft but of another companies also of internship. They provided details that these openings have come. Also, whenever they tell us that these openings have come, they share that apply with referral. Then it will give some impact, or else your resume will just be with them. So this of Microsoft was came on CodeChef group, and I applied with referral over there.
So, can you tell us how we can get a referral?
Yeah, means when I in our second year, Miss Walchand College gave us premium LinkedIn. So from that, if when we are getting premium account, we can message anyone even if they are not in connections. So at least I chose means I searched at least 10 to 15 people from Microsoft, and I created a message that seeking for the referral, then job ID, then giving the description that why you should choose me to give me a referral, because a single person can't give referral to not more than 3 to 5 people. So then you have to describe what you are. I'm good at DSA, I have good CGPA, I have good fundamental knowledge. Just give me a chance, I can do this. And giving your resume to them. If they feel that you are a good candidate, then they give us referral. So I created such message and forwarded to everyone. And at least one will see the message and they will reply to us. Means people will also tell us to update your resume, and they will give some feedback also. Few will ask about your background in more detail, and then they will give the referral. But at least one will give the referral.
And like, what are the platforms you usually refer to be to stay updated about the job postings?
Uh, like mostly on Google, through Google we get all the things, and means companies which you like the most is the top like FANG companies or big four companies. Just go on their careers page portal. You'll if you just search internship, you'll get all these things. Also through YouTube also, like Arsh Goel, he keeps on means every day, means even if internship comes out, he tells that this is internship for batch 2025 2026 only for females, this is a hackathon, Amazon ML school, or there is also Google school. So there are multiple means there are people who keep on broadcasting these things, so just keep on following them, they will give you valuable knowledge.
So now that you got to know about the internship opportunity, so can you walk us through the screening process of Microsoft?
Okay, so yes, I applied in July and applied with referral. So I got 4 to 5 days for seeking a referral, and then after 1 month, means at August end, my resume was shortlisted. Application was shortlisted, and then after 15 days, they had open assessment. Open assessment was of 2 DSA questions, which were very classical, and then after open assessment test, around 10 days they gave us shortlisting list, and they said that we'll have interviews. So for interview, before interviews, they took us a form filling from us, that if you get selected by chance, then you have to select the streams in which you have to work. So fortunately I chose Windows, and also the location. So these all things they take before interviews only. And after that, they also give us means they tell us to choose the date on which you want to get interviewed. And so I choose the one which is at the last, because I needed the time to prepare. It was very sudden that you have to give an interview in just 10 to 13 days. And also before interview, they took us interview guide meet, in which they told us about the culture, what they're expecting from interns, what they might ask in interviews, and also like how many rounds can happen. And means there were 2 rounds, and both rounds were on the single day only. So I chose the last date, and based on that, means I had 13 days to prepare. So in those 13 days I have to prepare everything. And it's not that Microsoft only asks DSA. Microsoft asks projects, Microsoft asks development, Microsoft can ask web also, Microsoft can ask core subjects also. So there were many questions what Microsoft can ask me. There were my colleagues also, means my friends who interviewed Microsoft. For them it was just DSA questions. So I felt for me also DSA question only. And many of them told me that Microsoft likes trees. So I just practiced trees. But none of this happened with me. Not to me DSA was asked and not the trees. Means DSA was asked but not of trees. And so my first round was scheduled in morning. Means just one day before they gave me meet link. And so in that they asked about, so here comes my diploma. They asked me about electronics also. They asked of computer also. They asked about projects. Also you said core subjects. They asked about that also. And DSA question. And at the end they took one puzzle. So like this around 1 hour interview was there. And after that they called me and said you are shortlisted for second round. So that second round was in afternoon. Second round was someone who is very elder, like manager type. He took my second round. He only asked what you want to speak. So mostly in that DSA questions were asked. Also application based questions were asked. And yes, so this were 2 rounds happened. And after that, after 10 days, they gave a mail that you got internship.
That's amazing. So we have a fun segment here. So we have a few chits prepared for you that contain some questions. So you can pick any one chit and you can answer it.
Okay.
Can you read it out loud?
During your internship, did you experience any funny or unique incident? Okay, not funny, but at least I can say it was unique. Like I didn't means as a student, a third year student, I felt that internship is of 8 weeks. You have to go. You will be introduced to your manager, mentors, everyone, and you will be given work. You have to do it, and you have to come home. Nothing else. But it was completely different than this. Means there is one week of intern celebration. So this happens every year in Microsoft. There is 1 week dedicated only to interns, and in that week they tell us to play games, they tell us to take selfies with unknown person, they tell us to dance in front of everyone, sing some gathering type of things, they tell us to do some funny things over there, and whoever wins the thing they are given some goodies. So yeah, and also they this intern celebration time, Aman Gupta came and guided us how you can work hard to get PPO. So yes, this was what we never expected, that complete 1 week will be for interns only. No work, nothing, just enjoy. And you'll get goodies, you'll get food, everything. Just come here, dance and go home. So from 8 weeks I can say 1 week was just enjoyment.
So as you mentioned PPO just now, so like what are the steps that once you have got into an internship, what are the steps to secure the PPO?
Okay, talking about Microsoft, it's not just only about the performance, but performance matters. It is that mostly interns are focused to be converted to PPO because they are what we have seen for 8 weeks, how they work, how they collaborate with other people. So what an organization sees is that you individually don't solve any problem, you have to work in a team. So in a team, how you behave, how you take the feedback, how you listen to others, how you give your suggestions, so all these things really matter. Mostly there are stand-up type of things in companies. every day you have to speak something, what progress you have did till now. So there you have to tell all the things what you have done, what new you can do. This is what means every day you have to work something, work productive, and next day you have to speak out what you have done, and you have to showcase all the things what extraordinary things you can do over there. Also you have to work hard. It's internship, it's just of 8 weeks, you have to work hard only for 8 weeks. Later and means for Microsoft only for 6 weeks we had to work. 7th week was complete of presentation. Presentation with the person who don't know us. So he will ask us anything about the project, what you have done so far, and how you achieved this. Is your project completed or not? How optimized your solution is? Have you pushed it or not? So all these things are asked. So presentation matters. After presentation, you will get interview calls. So 2 technical interviews will be scheduled. In 2 technical interviews, same thing. They will ask about DSA. They will ask projects. They will ask some fundamental things. What my interviewer said that nowadays students are focusing on very high technologies. They are going on blockchain. They are going on neural networks. But no one is looking that they are very weak at their foundational things. So rather than just jumping higher and higher, just be good at what you have got. That might help, because you are not going to solve a DSC question in internship. You will be asked to do some work, and how you do that matters. And second interview, it is also completely technical. Somewhat they ask some good questions which might feel as frankly, but those are not. And yes, then they say us goodbye. Now you can go. So you have to have good performance, your manager's feedback matter, your presentation matters, and at the end your 2 technical rounds also matter. If all goes well, then you secure the position.
So looking back, what do you think was one of the most important factors of your success?
Okay. I think that mindset is completely my mindset. Means it is that even after getting into electronics, I still dreamt of being computer engineer. Just to be a computer engineer, I have to work hard, gain those percentage, even if I don't like to study, then to come in Walchand, take a seat over here, and then later also means to get an internship, and you are getting an opportunity to interview at Microsoft. It's obvious that people are, means you will get the guidance that this might be causing some, whether you can crack it or not, but it's just one thing, that never give up till the end of your interview, till the last minute. Just speak out that yes, I know all these things. Don't give up at any point. It's just that you have prepared so hard, then just give it a try. So yes, I think thinkings can change anything.
So for first year students who are like having high hopes and who want to start their career, so what would you advise them? How should they start preparing for such big companies?
Okay, so yeah, first of all, if you are in first year, then you should obviously start competitive programming, which I did not. So yes, you should start with competitive programming, start giving contests. You should be also interested in data structures and algorithms. That's enough. Academics will take you turn everywhere. Like academics will give you knowledge about projects also. They will also teach you core subjects, and then college will give you more knowledge, but they will not give you about CP and DSA. So that is what you have to do by your own. So I think that if you are from first year, then start being in CP world and DSA problem solving, which will really be beneficial. Yes.
So can you tell us about your role during the internship?
Okay. I was, means obviously we all were software engineers intern. There I had to work on the Windows servicing delivery team. There I have to work on to make all things automated, like bug fixing of Windows. Yes.
And so what are your plans for future? Are you planning on continuing in the job or are you planning on higher studies?
Not at all higher studies. I don't like to study. Like this is what extreme what I can do BTech, but not beyond this. I want to be in Microsoft only now.
So what are you the most excited about your role at Microsoft now?
Uh, like for internship, in which team I was, like WSD. Again, I will be in the same team. So, but that time I was in working on different project. Now I'll get something new. But yes, I'm very excited to work in Windows. Like it is something which is based on research. You are inventing some new things which is in Windows. Yes.
Thank you so much, Vaishnavi, for giving us your time and sharing your experience with us. It was truly remarkable. So that was it for today's episode. Here is a small token of appreciation for you.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your time and your experience with us. And before we wrap up, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Anil R, Surve, because of whose leadership this podcast series has been made possible. And last but not the least, for all the audience who have tuned in till the last. I hope that you also feel as inspired as we are feeling right now. And stay tuned for the upcoming episodes of the Transcend Buzz Show. And until next time, keep transcending your limits.